Have you been waiting to feel ready? Ready to start that thing that you always wanted to do? To launch that business, to start that podcast, to move to another country or build that animal shelter. And you keep telling yourself, just one more week, one more course, one more tool, and then I'll start. But somehow that moment just never comes. Welcome to the Journey Back Home podcast. I'm Isa Qureshi. This is a place where we reconnect with ourselves and return to a life that feels like our own. Today, I want to talk about why we keep waiting to feel ready and how that's actually the thing that's keeping us stuck. Let's begin. I realized something recently. I've been hiding for most of my life, hiding behind procrastination, hiding behind preparation, hiding behind fear, and calling it getting ready. But it wasn't preparation, it was avoidance. It took me almost 3 years to get this very podcast started, something I wanted to do for a really long time. I kept telling myself I needed more time, more skills, more preparation. I needed to learn that software or get that tool or piece of equipment. And when I ran out of the external excuses, I found internal ones, such as, who am I to do this? What do I have to offer? Why would people even listen to me? As if I needed to prove my worth, to use my own voice. And that's when I realized something that helped me shift from who am I to do this to who am I not to do this. That's when I realized that all of this was just my mind trying to protect me from failure, from rejection, from embarrassment, from humiliation. And if I had listened to that voice forever, I wouldn't do anything. And I started noticing this isn't just me. We all do it. We all want that perfect body, the financial freedom, a different life. But we don't want that discomfort that comes with it. We don't want to fail, to be messy, to fall flat on our face, to risk being seen and judged. So instead, we stay in preparation mode, planning, learning, researching, waiting. And this shows up in a pattern I like to call the one more fallacy. I just need one more. Fill in the blanks. One more course, one more tool, one more software, one more piece of equipment, one more month. But here's the thing. There's always another one more. And it just never ends because the goal was never readiness. It was avoidance. And there's an actual reason for this. Our brain isn't designed to keep us happy. It's designed to keep us safe. So anything that is outside of our comfort zone, that is unfamiliar, even if it's good for us, is a threat for the brain. And that's why we hesitate. It's not that we're not ready. It's just that it's new and unfamiliar. And here's the part that hit me the hardest. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to push you because no one cares about your dreams as much as you do. And it may sound harsh, but it's actually freeing because that means it's all up to you. And I'm not sharing this because I've made it or I'm on the other side of fear and discomfort. It's because I'm in it. I'm experiencing it. And I know what it's like to feel the fear, the insecurities, the self-doubt, the uncertainty, the fear of failure and rejection and embarrassment. But I also realized that all of those things are just preventing me from achieving my dreams And if I keep listening to those voices, I would stay stuck forever and I would never go after my dreams. The thing about dreams is they never go away. You can ignore them, you can distract yourself, keep yourself busy, but they stay. And over time, they get heavier. That tiny voice in your head that's telling you you're meant for more, that there's more to this, never goes away until you answer it. I like to see it like this. A dream is like a seed. Just like a seed, a tiny seed contains the complete genetic blueprint to grow into a fruit-bearing tree. Our dreams already carry everything inside of them they need to grow. But just like a seed, they need to be nurtured. The potential is already in there. But if we ignore it, it doesn't just die. It stays there, waiting, full of potential, unfulfilled. And that's the real weight that we carry. Not the effort of going after our dreams, but the burden of not fulfilling them. This reminded me of something Viola Davis said in an awards acceptance speech. She said, "The definition of hell is, on our last day of earth, the person we became meets the person we could have become." And that really struck me. And I listened to it over and over again. And that's when I realized that it's not about failure or embarrassment or rejection. It's about the gap between who we are and who we could be. So we can keep avoiding, we can keep hiding, we can keep procrastinating or waiting. But at the end of the day, when our head hits the pillow at night, we ask ourselves, am I proud of how I showed up today? Or did I once again avoid? Readiness doesn't come from preparation, it comes from action. In the last 3 years, I've attended over 30 different personal development events and listened to talks from people ranging from Richard Branson, David Goggins, Mel Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, Stephen Bartlett, to name a few. And what was interesting is, as I was sitting there reflecting on what is the difference between them who have achieved their dreams and are still going after them versus us who are yet to achieve our dreams. And I realized it wasn't their genetic makeup or their superhuman abilities. It's not a unique set of skills or talent that they possess. It's simply courage. Their courage to feel the fear, the self-doubt, the discomfort, but doing it anyway. That they showed up every single day and put in the reps, even when it was hard, when no one was watching, when no one was rooting for them, when no one was supporting their dreams. They still showed up and they kept going. Not because it was special, because they knew that no one is coming to save them and that no one cares about their dreams as much as they do. Because fear, self-doubt, and discomfort is the cost of admission. You don't need another course. You don't need more time. You don't need more preparation. You already have what you need to fulfill your dreams. What you're avoiding is courage. The courage to be messy, the courage to fail, to be cringe, to sit with that discomfort and risk being seen. I'm showing up today because I don't want to wake up on the last day on earth and see what I could have become had I had more courage. So stop waiting to feel ready. and just go after your dreams. Because what you're waiting for may never come. Thank you for being here. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it too. I'll see you in the next episode.